Dragon Dreams, Book 6, Revered and Feared, written by Gina Virginia Casella. Unbound by Old Limitations. Blessings from Al Hakim. Unbound by old limitations, I now apply my mind's wisdom, not mere knowledge, to life. Obligation free, I follow my skills and confusion, selling cleverness as I flow. No longer constrained, and my thinking is free. I'm enough, with all I need inside me, no different than anybody. Al Hakim, I wonder, is wisdom the only medicine? I am now indifferent to driving my desires, as my desires unfold into form. I rest assured knowing my daily appreciation and efforts are enough. This is my surrender. My mental anguish is now soothed, allowing divine healing to occur rather profoundly. I remain open-hearted, unknowing yet trusting. Thank you for this blessing of wisdom. Divine healing is now occurring because my heart is open and centered in love. This allows me to trust easily and surrender to the process. It is through surrendering that divine healing can take place. Everything is aligning for this healing to happen. The divine healing cleanses me, soothing my mental anguish. I am now indifferent to mental distress because I trust in the confusion of life. I choose to embrace bewilderment because it coincides with embracing systems of knowledge. These systems require the irrational mind, as irrationality inspires creativity, innovation, and creation. The irrational mind opens the rational mind, which allows an open heart. With an open heart, clear mind, and protected spirit, all systems are now balanced, open, clear, and protected. I love the light because it allows me to see clearly. I also enjoy its warmth. Now I can enter the darkness without fear, knowing I am the light, love, and trust. Open heart, clear heart, protected heart is simultaneous with open heart, clear mind, protected spirit. I am the beginning, middle, and end, for I am I. Dragon reminds me that while lava burns underground, meaning darkness can be warm like summer nights, this will be the only darkness I feel. Any chills, chatters, or goosebumps are no longer from physical cold, but because I sense the formless truth. When I am in the dark and it feels cool, it will be nice. Summer shade cool, not cold. Other than summer shade, I can't stand the shade because it's too cold. Dragon reinforces that the darkest places are not necessarily cold, but warm like summer nights and shade where I reside. That's why I live in the Southwest with Snake. It's warm. As oxymorons show, we must make sense of what seems contradictory. So while spiritually I'm from the Southwest, in this life I was born in the Northeast. Through the heart, the center of the universe's compass, we come together. I feel emotional suddenly, very connected to myself in this image of the universe as one. Waking life Gina is in the Northeast. Dream life Gina is in the Southwest. We come together clockwise, weaving counterclockwise for alchemy. Then continue clockwise, tidying as we go. Dragon tells me he is the center and anchor, holding both the dream world and waking world together, because he is the primordial blueprint of me, my ultimate highest self and ultimate blueprint, the original gentle thunder. Dragon reminds me dragons can be ferocious because it takes ferocity to move such alchemy, which is why I'm an old soul. I would be present at every moment, because I was here at the beginning and will be here at the end. I am the beginning, middle, and end. Like a rabbit hopping around, I jump from the present moment to the future, to the past, and back again. This is how I weave. My dream life and my waking life represents a bridge bridging the northeast together with the southwest. This parallels eagle condor symbolism, as many believe the world will know peace and unity when east meets west, which is currently happening in real waking life and also happening within myself. I know myself well enough to understand that while my spirit is impenetrable, my body remains fragile. My spirit grieves knowing that one day Gina will die. This spirit cherishes its bond with Gina. Their union brings great joy. I savor experiencing the passage of time and dining with loved ones. Rosie's cuddles are soothing. Though my spirit dwells within, it peeks through my eyes. This spirit is still adjusting to inhabiting a human form, just as this human is still adjusting to housing a spirit. Gina, my biological self, hopes this spirit will provide divine guidance to carry her forward, relief from mental torment, from guilt and shame, from the pressure to perform roles, from relying on public transit. Now a blank slate, made whole and holy, I stand independent and unencumbered. I am open to connections with men, just as they are open to me, and so are new clients. However open I may be, I maintain boundaries that enable me to navigate life's water with calm, peace, and ease. With systems aligned and balanced, I can readily embrace and release thoughts as needed, focusing effortlessly on what matters, fully accepting both certainty and uncertainty because I trust. Polaris and Amanda join me. Polaris comparing me to a talented performer. Amanda saying my heart's trust, like the unfurling desert rose, stands within me, ready to bloom with awakening. Awakening like a wild animal. I trust my intuition to guide me without hesitation or doubt. Toby adds that when it comes to alchemy, the stories and scripts we write for ourselves are always changing and require ongoing editing. Just as we quickly edited the word open to awakened, reflecting regularly on how I should live is key. As we live, we must reflect on As we live, we must reflect often. Any author gets overwhelmed by accumulating edits. Moreover, when we fall behind on editing or reflecting, our storyline lacks clarity, direction, or focus as we forge ahead. Thus, the author struggles to write a coherent narrative that fits outdated edits. Frustration often results. Toby emphasizes, don't let things pile up, as it causes stress. Instead, live reflectively, constantly refining your life through alchemy. That way, you avoid getting stressed about decades-old problems. Ideally, process within 1 to 3 days. Toby advises using each 24-hour day fully. 1. Live reflectively. 2. Understand that sometimes we must set feelings aside to handle tasks. 3. Don't let too much time pass. The 3-day rule is a good one, and the first 24 hours are crucial. Sometimes we need to initiate that 24 hours for the alchemy to settle high frustrated energy, to gather our thoughts. Toby draws on an analogy between trees shedding their leaves in autumn and humans getting a haircut to illustrate the concept of trust. Just as trees trust the natural process and timing of leaves falling without trying to cling to them or control what happens to the fallen leaves, we can have the same trust in our hearts, letting go without worry, like getting a haircut without being anxious about the hair that is cut off. The trees lose their leaves when it gets colder, even though one might expect them to grow more foliage in the winter. This seemingly irrational process serves an important purpose. The fallen leaves blanket the ground, protecting it from the harsh cold and providing natural compost to nourish the soil. Moreover, many insects and small creatures seek housing within the debris. We would be wise to leave the leaves where they fall rather than bagging them up to be discarded. Doing so allows the leaves to decompose and nourish our land, just as a cow's milk nourishes her calf. Removing this natural bounty is foolish, like taking a calf away from its mother's milk. The benefits of composting leaves and other organic matter on site simply can't be beaten. Metaphorically, when we take the leaves away, it's like telling the calf that we're taking the milk away because we're not investing in the land or the calf. In this metaphor, the land and the calf will eventually diminish to the point we can't save them. In truth, we rely on the land, and if we continuously communicate to the land that we don't need it, then the land will disappear, as will we. I draw a heart around the trunk and roots of a tree, representing its core and foundation. Inside the heart, I wrote the words trust, truth, love, because the trunk and roots are the heart of the tree, where the energy and nutrients concentrate. The leaves fall when the tree lets go in preparation for winter. Similarly, I let go of aspects of myself that I no longer need, trusting in my own wisdom. Like the tree, I strengthen my roots and ready myself for renewal and rebirth in the seasons ahead. My heartbeat resonates with the earth's communicating through vibrations in nature's language that I share because I am part of nature.